Today in world news. Anonymous sources from the Middle East state that ISIS has recently been kidnapping young children. What they have been doing with these children, however, is very, very horrible. ISIS has been brainwashing them to become loyal followers in ISIS. In addition to this, ISIS also brainwashes the children to then kill their own parents. In other news, in China today at 12 noon, thousands of soldiers attacked and shot numerous students protesting in Tiananmen Square. These students had just returned from school abroad and were protesting for a democratic government. Recent reports say that the government is attempting to cover up this atrocity through the use of false testimonies and other lies. On the previous Saturday in Cuba, a man named Harrison Bergeron attempted a rebellion against the ruling government officials. However, Bergeron failed and was captured on that same day. He was then executed on live television to further discourage others from attempting a rebellion against the government. Lastly, in world news, President Vladimir Putin of Russia has banned the use of memes. The Russian anti-meme law bans impersonating or sharing doctored images of public figures that are deemed out of context in relation to their personality or reputation in real life. This censorship not only takes away the freedom of speech and thought, but also takes away human rights, natural human rights gained. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's now going to be an upsurge of Putin-related memes. That is all for today. This is Anna Aviles reporting World News, signing out.
Here at Channel 666, we try to provide the most credible sources for our very true stories. And now, onto some breaking news. It has been reported that the terrorist group ISIS has been recruiting boys under the age of 10 to participate in suicide bombing missions and other terrorist-related activities. But how do little boys even think of killing masses of people? They're thankfully first brainwashed into believing that their parents are non-believers and then are pressured into killing them. This is very reminiscent of one of our favorite characters in George Orwell's fantastic novel 1984, The Thought Police. If it wasn't for the ISIS recruiters, we wouldn't have caught the parents of these incredible children, and like one of our sources said, ISIS is very desperate to recruit younger generations to safeguard its nation. And now, on to the weather.
In China, I'm Alexandra Dunham with Channel 10 News, where we give you the truth and nothing but the truth in your latest news. Tonight, it was advised that we clarify a misconception regarding the Chinese people in Tiananmen Square. Recently, it has been rumored that soldiers cold-bloodedly attacked and killed students protesting our amazing socialist government. But I'm glad to say that this isn't true. No one died in Tiananmen Square. There was no massacre, and the morals of our troops are still intact. What really happened was our brave troops peacefully approached Tiananmen Square when a vicious gang of rioters attacked them, leaving the troops to do nothing but defend themselves. General Zi Yun supported the facts by clarifying that the counter-revolutionaries would not comply with the attempts at a peaceful resolution as offered by the troops of General Li Ziyan. General Ziyan confidently affirmed that there was not bloodshed on Tiananmen Square. We did not attack unarmed students or sabotage their protest. There was not any violent usage of military tanks against these students. These students were happy, they're content in their own lives. And more importantly, we did not open fire on the citizens or students. Our witness, Mr. Hun Lee, explained the situation he was in when the supposed massacre happened. Lee told us that he and his friends in an upper floor of a nearby hotel had a clear view of the square and saw what happened. Lee confirmed that the army did not kill or hurt anyone. Now that everyone is clear that no one died in Tiananmen Square, we must take our necessary time to acknowledge our great leader, whom without we would not have China. We love Deng, we love the party, and we love socialism. Have a good night.
In related news, memes have been banned from our great country of Russia. Yes, you heard that right, you internet trolls out there. It is now illegal to publish memes that depict public figures in a way that has no relation to their personality. These ways of using celebrities violate the laws governing personal data and harm honor, dignity, and business of public figures. But who can we blame for this outrage? None other than our most favorite singer, Valerie Syutkin. Of all people, a meme falsely associated him with domestic violence, leading him to file a legal complaint. Well, that's it for today's breaking news. See you tomorrow on Russian News, where we're always Russian to get you the fastest news.
Breaking news, 14-year-old Harrison Bergeron has just escaped from prison. Breaking news, Harrison Bergeron has just escaped from prison. Breaking news, 14-year-old Harrison Bergeron has just escaped from prison. Breaking news, Harrison Bergeron has just escaped from prison.
Just in.
This just in. Bergeron has just declared himself emperor. And he's taken off his handicap.
Hey, put that back on!